Well, this is our 120th anniversary, and the theatre opened on the 23rd of December 1895 with pantomime, believe it or not, with Bluebeard. Pantomime continues to be one of the cornerstones of our theatre programme. Clearly, the people of Belfast love panto, but 120 years of history in this theatre. When you consider what the Grand Opera House has come through in the last 120 years, 2 world wars, all of our troubles. It's next door to the most bombed hotel in the world, and you consider all of that that has come through. I think it's a symbol of the resilience of the people of Belfast, actually, and it's something that we should be celebrating.
There's been many big names that have come through and appeared on this stage over 120 years. Just run through some of the really big names.
Well, Laurel and Hardy were regular appearers here. They made regular appearances at the Grand Opera House. Pavarotti made his stage debut at the Grand Opera House and obviously went on to become a household name in opera. Derek Jacobi has appeared many times here, particularly in Shakespeare, King Lear. That was one of the most noted performances. We've had the BAFTAs at the Grand Opera House, and that was in 1994, just after the theatre had been bombed and had been caught in a bomb blast, and the theatre was restored in order that the BAFTAs could be held here. So we've had many events and very special guest appearances over our last 120 years, and as we head towards 125 years in 2020, we're pulling together an alumni of people who have performed on our stage, whom we're going to invite back over that 125th anniversary to celebrate with us their association with the Grand Opera House. Well, we're at 120 years at the minute. Over the next 5 years, as we head towards our 125th anniversary, we have major restoration plans that are just being formalised at the minute. That includes us upgrading different parts of the theatre, looking at things like air conditioning, new seating, sound systems, etc. But also putting back some of the historic elements that people have loved about this theatre. One of the things that we get requests for time and time again is for us to restore the Crush Bar and put it back as a bar, because it was something that a lot of people loved. So that's one of the things that we're currently looking into. So for our 120th anniversary, we have built in some really special shows to our programme. We have The Sound of Music, which is just opening in a fortnight's time. That's coming from the West End. We have Dancing Shoes, which is celebrating the 10th anniversary of George Best's death, unfortunately, his passing. And again, we're bringing that back. Martin Lynch, obviously, is a local hero of ours and someone that performs regularly here at the theatre and brings his shows to us. And he's one of the celebrated parts of our programme for 120 years. And again, of course, we have Snow White, which is our panto coming into Christmas. That's going to be amazing. We always have huge support from the Belfast public for our pantomime.
No guessing who's going to be the dame again?
It'll always be May McFetridge. I mean, as you know, John Linehan celebrated 25 years in that role last year. He's now heading into his 26th year as our key cornerstone of our pantomime, and he will be playing another leading role in Snow White.